Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing? So, I'm excited to show you the last little thing I created for this Twitch channel. It's not completely finished because, yeah, it took a lot of time rendering, but I think it works. So I'm excited. So we are going to meditate for 25 minutes, then 5 minutes of Shavasana. You can read all about that in the top left corner in just about a moment. But right now, if you like to join in, connect with your inhale and your exhale right now. Completely connect with your inhale and your exhale. Every time you lose this connection, lose this focus, observe your thoughts and effortlessly and non-judgmental let them go. So not saying you want to just let the thoughts go and come back to your inhale and your exhale. Not saying, "Oh no, I'm so bad" or something like that. It's just coming back to inhale and your exhale. Hey man, how are you doing? Imratchet Royalty, how are you doing? How is your day going? So we're going for some meditation right now, 25 minutes. It will be unguided and then 5 minutes of Shavasana. I will kind of like guide you there. If you like to join in, feel free to. My name is Marcel and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy and motivation. He's a little drunk and together we're teaching yoga every day here on Twitch. So after this meditation we will teach an hour of yoga, maybe just 45 minutes. Maybe even less because I'm still a little sick. We'll see about that. So my nose is still running. How are you doing? I'm Ratchet Royalty. Okay, let's go then, you guys. So just... And don't worry about my cat. She's just meowing for attention and food. She will get both of that in a little bit. Okay, let's go. Let me change the scene here and let's start right away. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. And right now, we see us in 30 minutes of time. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to join in into the meditation, feel free to just join in for 20 minutes, join in for 10 minutes, as you like. Let's go. The timer goes for 30 minutes, right? And 5 minutes in the end. 5 minutes in the end. We're doing some shavasana. Yeah, I'm just having a cold. My nose is running. So enjoy, connect with your inhale and your exhale. And let's meditate a little. Enjoy. And slowly lie down on your back. Sorry. Lie down on your back, extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your side, and palms are pointing up towards the sky. For 5 minutes, just be. For 5 minutes, just be. Welcome in, Lee from Calgary. Appreciate you being around here. Close your eyes, just be. Close your eyes and just be. And from here, start to stretch your fingers. Move your fingers, move your toes. Extend your right leg, extend your right arm. Get long, long, long. And yeah, we're already finished. The timer is still at 5 minutes. Quite exact at 5 minutes. Which is interesting because I think why. So it should be 30 minutes, but right now it's 30 minutes counted, but it's just 25 minutes like with this timer there, and I made an error there. So this is the first time we have in the top right corner, there, this timer. And I'm excited about that. However, yeah, the timer is not working right now with the correct timing because I didn't render it right. So yeah, this is a thing that I'll fix tomorrow, and then we have a timer also for yoga definitely very very soon, and that's going to make things a little bit more welcoming for new people, so people know how long I go and how long they go further and such. And yeah, I'm excited about that. So slowly coming back, and I'm changing already the scene to the first yoga scene. And if you like to join in and doing some yoga, we just do something because I'm still sick. I think we're not going too long. We're maybe going for an half hour, 45 minutes at most. So if you like to join in, feel free to. And we're going to start with some mantra singing first. And I need to quickly get something to clean my nose. If you need to get something to drink, please feel free to do that. I'm quickly going to set up everything and then we start. Meditation is time bending. Yeah, exactly. Lee, welcome in. Thanks for staying a little. No, I'm having this cold since like 2 days. That's really really annoying. Yesterday I couldn't barely sleep because it was like so much hurting in my throat and in my nose. And today it was already way way better, but still teaching like this in real life, I wouldn't do that. And I'm doing this challenge of teaching every day here on Twitch, right? So I really want to do that. Yeah, no matter how I feel like, still I kind of like cut it down a little, so it's not as much as usual. Especially I still had a bike crash like last week, a week ago, right? And my wrist still hurt really really a lot. So we're going to take it there very very slowly with all the downward facing dog things where we push the mounts of the fingers into the floor. It's really hard for me to push the mounts of the fingers right now into the floor because there's like, if I do that, it hurts me in the wrist. Gargle with salt water. You know what? I'll do that. Based on your forearms. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That we'll do that. We'll do that today. That's a pose called Dolphin. Instead of like downward facing dog where we have the arms straight, we're going down to our elbows and we're on there in kind of like a dolphin pose. That's what it's called. And right now, how are you doing, Lee? Good to have you. Good to have you. And if you like to join in a little and do some warm up together with me for the whole body, etc., yeah, we will do that. But first of all, we're doing some mantra singing. So if this is like overwhelming to you, it's overwhelming for a reason. Everything that we do, and it's like, oh no, what is this? And I don't know if that's something good or not. And it's like, oh no, that's nothing for me. It's kind of like you can learn so much from that. But of course, there's something you need to invest. It's completely fine. That's and it's unclear if you get something out or not. Used to Buddhist mantras. Oh, that's so extremely great, Lee. So, I wanted to ask you something. So I see it that way that, um, you know, Buddhists are like more focused on the meaning of mantras. Meanwhile, other philosophies, I'm just saying other philosophies because it's quite hard for me to pinpoint that. Other philosophies are more focused on like, oh, vibrational qualities of the mantras, and I think it's both, right? So I think that one, first of all, there's like your voice. You kind of like uh, start to work with your voice. So many people are not doing that. They are not singing and not like repeating mantras or whatever. And for them, this becomes like, wow, I've got a voice. I've got a mantra there, and it feels good if I have it at such kind of like vibration and not talking like this up here and all the time. And yeah, you know what I mean there. And finding your voice where it feels good to speak, right? And then I see it that way, that yeah, Buddhists are more focused on like the meaning, and other philosophies and other legacy, is it non-legacies, another word, it doesn't matter. There are chants that are in dead languages, and it's the tone and the rhythm of it. Okay, I see. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so the mantra we are singing is for connecting with the consciousness within. So we're connecting to the consciousness, and we want to be aware of the consciousness. We want to feel conscious of our consciousness. And we are told not to focus on the meaning in Japanese and Sanskrit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Uh, you know, I just teach it at the moment as both, right? As meaning and as vibration. And the good thing for new people is that they really can find their voice, and it's extremely practical. Okay. And the mantra goes as follows. I'm just saying it. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And we're also connecting with that mantra to the love within us, and in the second step to the love around us. So we're going like this. I start and you repeat, and then I go further and you repeat. And you will find it out how it works, and if you just want to whisper it, that's completely fine. Om Hirim. Now we repeat. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Repeat. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Higher. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Hirim. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. All together, we go all together. 2 more times through. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Last time. Om Hirim. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Bring your hands to your sides. Bend your head in front of your heart. And from there, come back to your body, open your eyes, bring your hands up by your sides, palms are pointing forward, get long from your hips towards the fingers, get long, 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 and then release again. Namaste. Welcome in for Free City Girl. Good to see you. Bring your arms up by your sides, palms are pointing forward, up into the sky. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. How are you doing, City Girl? Release down, arms by your sides. Yeah, meaning would be mind attachment, exactly, Lee. There's so much you can get attached to, and attachment is a thing that I still need to explore quite a lot, and I'm not really, I mean, I don't want to be attached to certain things, but then again, you want to say, okay, you need to be attached to certain things, otherwise you can't live your life, right? Otherwise you're kind of going into really, can I say it again? Lonely life in one way. At least in my opinion right now, from my view seen, it's like that. You're going to really step back from life and not be attached on anything. It's quite hard. Maybe I struggle also with the word attachment. Could also be. Breathe in deep, bring your hands up into the sky, palms are pointing forward, get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers, and release down. Breathing out. Head massage, cupping, and currently soaking an Epsom salt bath. Wow, that sounds good. That sounds good. Enjoy that. Wow. Can't sleep. Strong abs will support the back. Oh, you're having back pain. Yeah. So if you're looking for some back exercises, I mean, yoga is just the best thing you can do, in my opinion. Really, in my opinion, yoga is the best thing you can do. It's crazy. And you just need to do it even if there's no back pain. You need to do it. And that's the thing people need to get into their head. It's not like taking medicine that you take once or twice. Oh, it makes me feel better. Okay, I'm good now again. It's something that we're preventing in the future that it happens. And it's so much more valuable. And it's not a good thing to really just start to take on with yoga just to get rid of the back pain and then stop again, but think about, okay, I start yoga and I will have less back pain in the future, and maybe even at the now. But yeah, it's not like taking medicine, it's like taking care of your body. That's what I want to say. I healed myself during COVID lockdown early by doing yoga 4 times a day. Wow, 4 times a day is really a lot. But it flared up again on air travel. Preventive medicine, exactly. Oh yeah, I do yoga daily. That's awesome. Then I was stuck on 2 flights flying across country, and due to COVID not allowed to move around in cabin, and everything seized up on me. Whoa. If you can hold Navasana boat pose to activate your front abs, that will bolster the back. Yeah, that's a good thing, Lee. Boat pose is a good thing. But then also see that there's so much more poses in yoga. And so many poses are just for the back. It's incredible. It's incredible. So I kind of looked to create a back pain video, and I did that. And then I realized, oh wow, in kind of every yoga class we're doing something for our back. It's just crazy, just really, really good. So okay, we're not going too long today. We're just warming up a little bit and then cooling down again. I'm just too sick to teach a real yoga class right now. So we're flowing a little bit. We're going a little to sun salutations and really practicing that correct. We're watching that we're doing that correct, and then we're stretching a little bit and coming out of it. First of all, we warm up our whole body here, so bring your hands to your thighs and move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. Move your, in whatever kind of sit you are. And again, every time your sitting pose becomes uncomfortable, please, please, please feel free to change your sitting posture. Also in meditation, if your sitting posture becomes uncomfortable, feel free to change it. This is how I've been taught. I've been taught to do meditation. I know there's another way. I know there's other ways, and I also respect a lot the other ways where you are not moving at all, even if there's pain coming up. So move your hands forward and backward. Palms are connected to your thighs. And from there, move your shoulders forward, then upward, backward, and down. And connect with what kind of feeling is there on your thighs, what kind of feeling is there on your palms. Sorry. Continue. Move your shoulders forward, upward, backward, and down. So good to have you again here, city girl. It's been quite a long time since I have seen you last time here, so I appreciate that a lot. Good. I'm sorry. Good. Next thing. Bring your hands together, interlace the fingers and circle your wrists. Circle your wrists here. How does that feel? Great. Warming up your wrists here. And interlacing really, really softly. So not grabbing on here hard, but really soft. Good. Shake your wrists out. Elbows, your shoulders, and again, interlacing the fingers again, bring the other thumb in front. Other thumb in front, circling your wrist, and maybe circling the other side if you can. So there are two sides you can circle in. Good, and release, shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders, and then grab on with your left hand to your right elbow and swing your right arm around. How does that feel? It's so good to talk to you, Lee. It's really, really great to hear the view from somebody else about certain topics. For example, mantras, right? Really is great. Then shake your wrists out. Connect with your right hand to your left elbow, and circle your other arm around. And change the direction as well. Checking in with your whole body right here, right now. Great job. Shake your wrists out one more time. Elbows, shoulders. How does that feel? Good. Bring your hands forward. Fingers are vertical. You make fists and move your wrists up and down. Wrists up and down, connecting with from your right hand to your left and your left hand to your right. How does that feel? Smile here. Doing great. Taking care of yourself today. And release, fingers, extend the fingers, bring the thumb up and then bring the thumb in. Thumb up and in. And by the way, enjoy your salt bath. It's called salt bath, right? Enjoy your bath, city girl. Enjoy your bath. If you're still here. And then circle your thumb forward. And circle your thumb to the back, whatever forward and to the back means to you. And then release, shake your wrists up one more time. I will find a long chant for my next meditation stream on Sunday night. That's great. So Lee, how long was that chant for you right now? Was it long? Was it medium? Was it short? I mean, there are really, really short ones. So Hamza, right? Or something like that. Sunday night. Okay, I'll try to. Let's see. Maybe I can come by. It's hard for me, you know, the time shift sometimes. It's completely. That seemed to be a short chant. Okay. So slowly come up. That's interesting. I like that. Slowly come up. Transitioning is in yoga is half of yoga, as I always say. Make sure you are mindful of your body, of how you're standing up right now. Make sure you make that feel good for you. Shake your right leg, shake your left leg, shake your arms, your wrists. So dear friends, of course, go and check out Lee from Calgary. I haven't checked him out too much. But what exactly are you teaching, by the way, Lee from Calgary? Are you also into yoga? You're into yoga and martial arts, is that correct? And from here, come forward to the front of the mat. And let's just do like 3 sun salutations. And then we're finishing it up slowly. So bring your arms up into the sky, get long from your feet to the top of the fingers. Breathing in deep. Breathing out, folding forward, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, come forward and down, round your back. From here, lift halfway up, breathing in. Get long with your lower, from your hips to your head, get long. Feel maybe a stretch in your hamstrings. And then fold forward, down, place your hands down, push the mounts of the fingers into the mat, very, very important. There's no air between the index finger mount and the mat. I hope you can see it. So no air between here, the index finger mount and the mat. Good, and from there, yeah, that's just too hard for me for my wrists right now. I go with my fists right now, step back. And get long, shift your hips up into the sky. Additionally, or differently, you can do a dolphin pose. Dolphin, shift your hips up into the sky. Especially if you have wrist problems, that's a variation. And from there, come forward to a plank pose and release yourself down. I mean, I just can release the hips down. When you're up in plank, come down 90 degrees with your elbows, have the elbows in, and release your hips down, and completely down. But we can also go just with dolphin, to have a little dolphin variation today, and that's fine. So from here, as we have the elbows already under our shoulders, let's just come into a Sphinx and have your head as in line with the spine, so we're not taking our head up here, but we have it in line with the spine, and we breathe in into our lower back. Great. Yoga and martial art movement plus meditation. Ah, that's great. So I'm definitely go give Lee from Calgary a follow, give him some love, and we're still in here. Sorry, just need to take care so I can talk to you again. Take care of myself so I can talk to you again. And from here, shift yourself back up over the knees, and shift your legs up, coming back into Dolphin Pose. And from here, look between your wrists and walk forward. Maybe come on to your wrists and walk forward. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Stand up with a straight back. Get long from your feet to the top of the fingers. Long, long, long. Breathing in deep. And folding forward. Bend your knees, hinge at the hips. Great. And from here, lift halfway. From your spine, get long, from your hips to the head, get long, long, long. And breathing out, folding forward. Again, connecting the mount of the finger to the floor so that's no air between the mount of the finger and the mat. Otherwise, it can come to your fists or can come down to your elbows. To Dolphin Pose. Shift your hips to the back. Get long. Breathing in deep. Bend your knees a little. Shift your hips up. You want to find more space in the lower spine here. And then come forward and down. Release your hips down. It's so hard to speak like this. Good. And bring your hands by your chest, by the sides, and from here lift yourself a little bit more up, just a little tiny bit. Go one more time where you can really push out if you like. Feel a stretch in your lower spine. Push your feet into the floor, push your knees into the floor, draw the belly in and up. Great job. And feel stretch in your lower back. From here, come back up. Shift over the knees. Come back up, look between your wrists and walk forward. Wow, it's so hard to guide us today. Like this. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips. And up with a straight back. Get long from your feet to the top of the fingers. Breathing in deep. Take a little breather there. Take a little breather there. And then breathe in deep. Fold forward. Hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Lift halfway, breathing in. Get long from your hips to your head. Have your hips over the heels as good as you can. Breathing out, folding forward, placing your hands down wherever you are, either coming into downward facing dog or again stepping back and coming down into dolphin. Elbows down, fingers are pointing forward, hips up into the sky. Bend your knees a little. Find more space in your lower spine. And from there, come forward and down. Bring your hands by the side, by the chest. Your head is in line with the spine and you feel like to lift up a little bit forward. Think forward and up. Your elbows are pointing to the back. Important. And think forward and up. As you lift yourself forward and up, drawing the belly in and up, feet are pushing into the floor, knees are pushing into the floor, toes are even pushing into the floor, shoulder blades are onto the back together. Your head is in line with the spine, great job. And release, shift yourself back over the knees. And shift your hips up again, look between your wrists and walk forward. From here, bend your knees, bring your hands to hips, elbows pointing upward with a straight back. Bring your hands up into the sky. And bring your hands in front of the heart together. How does your body feel right now? Sit back on your back. So lie back on your back. Back on your back. Bring your knees up. And from here, as we haven't done that in quite some while, we do some windshield wipers. So bring your elbows next to your shoulders, fingers are pointing up, and release your right elbow to the right, and then release your left elbow to the left. Releasing a lot of tension in the lower spine. So just circling left and right, not really circling, but letting go right and left and right. Great. How does that feel? Great, great, great. And you know what? If you like to do some more exercises before coming into Shavasana, feel free to do that. Otherwise, we are going directly into Shavasana for about 3 minutes. So extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your sides a little bit further, palms are pointing up towards the sky. Close your eyes and just be. Again, extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other, arms are lying by your sides. Palms are facing up towards the sky. Important. Close your eyes and just be. Of course, if you have any questions, always feel free to ask in the chat. If something is unclear, doesn't make sense to you, please feel free to ask. But right now, just be and lie here. For about 2 more minutes, just be. Close your eyes, just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Coming back to your body. And drawing your knees in towards your belly. Shifting yourself to either the left or the right side. Coming to lie down on your side body. From the side body position, release all the tension. Release all the tension. Make it comfortable for yourself in the side body position. Great. Check in and soften the skin of the face. Release the tongue, all the tension in the tongue. Release all the tension in your neck, in your shoulders, in your arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, in your chest, in your belly, in your hips, in your legs, your knees and your ankles and your toes, and in your spine and in your back. Release all the tension and breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. Let your breath flow in as deep as you can. Release it again, feeling connected to the floor. With your next breath in, lift yourself up into a final sitting position. And as soon as you're there, bring your hands in front of the heart together. Take your time getting there. So lifting yourself up by your side. And bring your hands in front of the heart together. Honoring your yoga practice today, I value deeply that you take care of yourself. With that said, namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Bow your head to your heart. And release the arms, open the eyes, and welcome back. Thank you so much for everybody that has been here. Thank you so much, Lee, for being here and discussing and sharing your knowledge. Thank you for being here, City Girl. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for coming in and speaking up. And with that said, we're going a little over towards somebody else right now. But first of all, my name is Marcel, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, and we're streaming every day at the same time, so feel free to come in. There are times where I need to shift the time because of personal reasons, but I will stream every day, so if you like to be informed about okay, there's no yoga and such, join my Discord. Join my Discord, it's down in the description. And I appreciate every follow here. Thank you so much for that. And I promise you I will get as soon as possible healthy again with my wrists, with my whole body, to be able to teach here even better lessons, right? So this was it for today. If you like to review something, this was day 275, if I'm right. 275 from 2020. And all these live stream sessions are going live up to YouTube, So if you like to check that out, feel free to check that out. And with that said, wish you a wonderful day. I hope to see you very, very soon. Appreciate every follow, appreciate every subscription on YouTube. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, let's go and rate somebody. And we are rating with love. So put your favorite emote in here and then write rating with love. And then put your favorite emote in again. So like this, you're rating with love. Eat some spicy food and clear the sinuses some more. Thank you for the great stream. Thank you for being here, Lee from Calgary. And we are going to rate somebody right now. And let's see who we can rate. Let's see who we can rate. You know, my dear friend Loco Hunter is online. We definitely go over and visit him. So he helped me set up a lot of my Twitch stream and such. And he's a super nice dude from Aruba. So please check him out, give him some love. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. And I hope to see you around very, very soon. With that said, bye bye. See you soon. Oh, my nose is running. My nose is running. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh. Ah.